Hey everyone, this is my day 2 of 100 days of code challenge, and today we are solving check if array pairs are divisible by k or not, right? So we are given with an array of even length, which is n, and an integer k. We want to divide the array into exactly half of the pair such that the sum of each pair is divisible by k, and we have to return true if we can do so, otherwise we have to return false. So one solution which I can think of is we can use brute force approach. Let's take an example here. We can let's take one here, and we have to pair in such a way that the sum of the pair is divisible by 5. So one can pair with 4 and one can pair with 9 also. In that case we can find all the pairs, but it is of complexity n square. So another solution which I can think is we can maintain the frequency of each element and its counterpart. So we can maintain frequency of 1, and then we can maintain frequency of 4, and if both are equal, then we can say that a pair can be made. And in here in this example, 9 can also be paired with 1, and here we can see that the modulus of 9 by 5 gives us 4. So taking modulus of a number doesn't affect our answer. So we can maintain the modulus of an element with the k, and we can get the frequency. So in order to solve the question, we can maintain a frequency array which will be of length n, right? And we will loop through all the elements in the array, and let's say num array, and now we will take the modulus of the number with k, and we will update that index in our frequency array plus plus, right? And one thing to note here is, for every number which gives us 0 after taking modulus, let's say 0 or k or 2 into k, this all gives us 0, right? So it can be paired with each other only. So for 0th index, we have to check that if it is even or not. If it is odd, we can say that a number will be left out, and we can't make pair. So we will simply return if it is not equal to 0, so we will simply return false here. For other numbers, we will loop through 1 to k, up to k, and we will find for every pair, let's say 1 here, and we will check for 4. If the frequency for both is equal, we can say that we can make pair, but if it is not equal, we will simply return false here. So we will check frequency for I is not equal to frequency for k minus I. So if we are checking for frequency of 1, then here we are checking for frequency of 5 minus 1, which gives us 4, right? And if it is not equal to, if both are not equal, we will return false here, right? So another point to note here is that we can minimize the loop, the execution of loop by half, because we are checking for I and k minus I. So it will redundant to execute loop after half. So what we can do is we can only loop through k divided by 2. So it will give us the right answer. So in last we will simply return true here. um, that means we can make all the pairs whose sum is divisible by k. And in the constraint we are given with negative integers also, and in order to make them in a range of 0 to 5 0 to k, what we can do is, let's say we are given a number -3 and its pair are -2. -2 and -3 will be, plus -3 will be divisible by 5, right? And another number which we can pair it with is -3. Sorry, 3. So 3 or -3 will give us 0. So 0 is divisible by 5. So in order to make -3 in a range of 0 to 5, what we can do is, we can simply uh, plus it with 5, and it will give us 2. So here when we will do 5 minus 2, it will give us 3, right? So we can check that if the frequency of 2 and 3 are equal or not. And for -2 we can do apply the same logic here also. So for -2, uh, -2 plus 5 will give us 3, right? Then we can check here that for frequency of 3 we have frequency of 2 or not. 2 is also means -3, right? So what we can do here is we can add on to k, and if the sum exceeds k, we can again modulus it with k, right? So let's check our answer with sample test cases here. Frequency of mod, it is giving us index out of bound. Oh, we have to make this frequency up to k only, because we are taking modulus of k and length of array can be smaller, right? So we will take frequency equal to array of size k. Now let's check the answer again. So it is accepted. Now let's check it for negative integers also. So make a pair for of negative, and we'll also add its counterpart, which is -2, right? So let's check it now. As we can see, it is working fine here. Let's check it for 3 also. It is working fine. Let's submit the question here. Yeah, it is executed all fine. This question was it executed fine. Yeah, it executed fine. This question was quite tricky. I hope you understand the question. Thank you.